In this video, I will go over the process for adding a new student to the database in the middle of the school year. Open Hosted, and then click on Admissions Registrar, Student Records, and then Add Student Records. I'll go over all the required items, but you should always just fill in as much information as you have. First off, fill in the student's name. Okay. And birth date. The birth date isn't actually required by the system, but Achieve uses it to check for duplicate entries, so we highly recommend that you add it. And make sure to change the year, otherwise your student will be 0 years old. Okay, great. Next, give this student a current grade. This is the grade he or she is going to start in right now. Okay, and a status. Status is extremely important, and the status this student is going to have is active. Not pending active, he or she is matriculating right now and is going to become active immediately. There we go, active status. Next, give the student a teacher or section so that he or she actually belongs to a class. Finally, make sure you click the New Student checkbox so that the system knows you've just added this student and it will create records and all that kind of things for him or her. Once you have all the information on the basic student page, there are a few more things you need to do before the student will be correctly added. Come to the Parent Household screen. If this student is a sibling or otherwise already part of an existing household, choose that existing household from the drop-down list to prevent duplicate parent entries and to fill in a lot of biographical information for you. If that student's not part of an existing household, go ahead and fill out as much of the parent household information as you can. Finally, and this is really important, this student needs a contract. Go to the Contract History tab and choose the current contract year. 11-12 is this current contract year. Not the future one, this contract year. You're adding the student mid-year. Once you've done that, this student is all set, has correct data, and will be added to the database. Now, if you decide that you don't want to add this student after all, you've changed your mind, the student doesn't have a contract after all, something like that, you can use the delete button, this red X, to completely delete the record. If you don't delete it and the student doesn't have a contract or something like that, he or she will be incorrectly added to the database. Now do note that all the student's information, including his or her status, is changeable. So you can change all that without affecting their data, and you rarely need to actually use the delete button. All right, and that's adding new students in the middle of the year.